guys, welcome to Rogue Vault, and this is a quick tidbit video on Kali Linux 101 how-to series, and this is especially done for one of our subscriber who wanted to know the procedure by which we can change MAC address. So the subscriber has gone through my previous video on Kali Linux proxy chains, and he wanted to quickly know how can we change MAC address in Kali Linux. So it's not a big video, it's very simple and short and crisp. So let's quickly get into this Kali Linux box. So now you need to quickly open a terminal, and in the terminal you need to first check for your Ethernet adapter. So Ethernet adapter, to check it, you go to ifconfig, and see, as you know, like I'm using this ETH0. This is my Ethernet adapter, and this is my IP address, and rest of the other information like the MAC and everything is available. So I'm live now, so I'll clear the screen, and now you have to type Macchanger, then hit /help. So what are we going to use in the tags are, the first tag we'll be using is printing the MAC address. Alright, the first one which we will use is -s. Then we will be using -a, randomly assigned MAC address, and then we'll use the reset of MAC address using the tag -p. So let me quickly explain you how it is done. So you need to type Macchanger, then -s, then which Ethernet adapter, so ETH0. So if you have Wi-Fi, so WLAN 0 or WLAN 1, whatever you need to enter there. And okay, so the problem is Mac, then I have to type C, right? So now you can see here current MAC address is VMware Inc. So it is obvious that I'm running this Kali box on a VMware, and this is my permanent Mac, wherein it's also saying the same, that both the Macs are same here. So now what we need to do is we need to set a new MAC address for this VM adapter. So to do that, you need to use the same command, Macchanger hyphen, and then this time use A, and then which Ethernet adapter, ETH0, hit enter. So now you can see initially there were two MAC and identical. Now there are current and permanent MAC which is identical, but there is a new MAC address which has come up. Okay, so cedar corp, so this is the new MAC address. So this is the current version of MAC address which is being used in this machine. So to check that, you can use the same Macchanger command, Macchanger -s, then ETH0. So you can see the current MAC address used is the spoofed MAC address which we have randomly assigned, and the permanent MAC address remains the VM Inc. So this permanent MAC address will not be displayed in your network communication, only the current MAC address will be displayed in the network communication. Alright, so if you want to again change the same, you can use the same command with the tag -a ETH0, and now you see it is Cedar Corp. Now I will hit enter, and now it is Apple. So the new MAC address for my Ethernet adapter is from Apple. Right, so now what happens is that every communication in and out of your network will be using this MAC address, and the same way if you want to configure proxy chains, and spoof the public IP also, this will come in very handy for you. So in this scenario we can change MAC as well as the IP, the public IP address. So if you want to know how to do that, how to configure a proxy chain and completely go anonymous, please watch out my video. It's given in the description, as well as there will be a pop-up on the video on top, so you can click on that and you can watch that video. So this is how you change the MAC. So now if you want to reset everything back to normal, all you need to do is use the tag a P, which is permanent reset to original. It means hit P and each 0. Right, so the new MAC, if you can see, both these MACs are identical. I'll type S. See if you can see, we have reset our MAC address to the older MAC. So we are reset completely, no spoofing of MAC address now. So this is a quick tidbit on how to configure or spoof your MAC address on Kali Linux. I hope this video would be very useful, and I'll definitely make certain videos of tidbits also, so that our subscribers and viewers can be they can be using this to give a more depth to the learning pattern of on the Kali Linux and penetration testing and so on. So that'll be all, and this is Roguewall signing off, and thank you and take care.